Hi there, welcome to MyLearning at Wolf Creek. This video here is going to give you an overview of Science 24. So right now, when you are on the core courses page of all the courses that MyLearning offers through the Wolf Creek School Division, I'm going to get you to scroll down to the Science 24 tab and click it. So welcome to the Science 24 page. My name is Mr. Adamson. My voice will be one of the voices that you all hear a majority of the time as you work through this course and watch many of the instructional videos that I have created. Just to give you an overview of this course, Science 24 is a science course that relates to students' lives. As you explore different topics in this course, you'll learn about disease, energy use, safe driving, and chemistry. So just to give you a further idea of how Science 24 is broken down, there are 4 major units of study. There is Unit A, which is the application of matter and chemical change. So it's kind of like a chemistry unit. Unit B here, which is understanding common energy conversions. It is kind of like a physics unit. Unit C, it's disease, defense, and human health. So kind of a biology unit. And then Unit D, motion, change, and transportation systems. And again, it's a bit of a physics unit also, but looking a lot at vehicle safety and movement and things like that in relation to transportation. To further explain this course, on the web page here, there's some course expectations listed. Now, this is a blended learning course, meaning there is instruction that will be done on a computer. There is work that you'll do in your class with your teacher, and there is also projects and labs that you'll do away from the computer. Now, one of the important things here, though, as this is a blended learning course, you will need to be self-motivated, self-directed, and organized. So meaning you need to be attentive to where you are, follow through the directions that are within the workspace, and use the resources that are available to you. A couple things, the onus is on you, though. Be sure to stay in contact with your teacher of where you're at and how you stay organized through the course. So it's very important to stay motivated and make sure you put your best effort forward as much as possible. The harder you work, the easier it is to get through this material. Now, how do you navigate through this course? There's 2 ways really. You're going to receive instructions from your teacher. You're going to receive instructions based within the workspace, and then you're going to have time to complete the assignments. Now, there is an online component in this course, of course, that you'll have to work through. So you'll need to navigate the website in order to access the coursework and workspaces for each unit. You'll need to complete the coursework provided in Hapera's workspace. Now, that is where I have a lot of the resources placed, the information, a lot of the content you'll need, and the projects. A couple things that are really important. Be aware of each unit's learning goals. So what is it that you need to know and that you need to strive to achieve? On top of the learning goals, as you're working through this course on a daily basis, it's really a really good idea that you set your own goal. If you have an hour-long class, what do you want to achieve? Do you want to get through a few of the instructional videos? Do you want to do at least both the pre-assessments and instructional video? Do you want to get some instructional videos on a post-assessment? Do you need to get just a whole project done in a class? Set goals for yourself. It'll be easier to manage your time and strive to get the work completed. Now, a couple things that are really important when you are working within the workspace. It's important that you complete all the formative and summative assessments within each of the units' workspace. Now, when I get further down the page, I'll explain further what formative and summative assessment is. But what it means is you need to do the work. Now, a couple things, you will have to print out and hand in material. Sometimes it might be easy to take a picture of your work using a personal device, then upload the images to your drive, acquire a link from those images or your work, and then submit that link to your teacher so they can assess it. Make sure that you have your sharing settings set appropriately so your teacher can access what you are doing. And that kind of gives you an idea of just how to work through this Science 24 course. Now, again, all the information you're going to access is on Hapera's workspace. There's further information within each unit on the workspace of how to go through, and there's instructional videos there of what you specifically need to do. Next thing I'm going to do is click on the course outline here, which I have open on this top tab, but this link will take you there. Now, Science 24 is a 5-credit course, so you will get 5 credits when you are completed it. We've talked about the units. There's 4 units of study. Within the course outline here, there's some information on the assessment, Now this information is also an assessment tab just to clearly pull it out. And as you further scroll down, things that are important, required materials, you do not need a textbook. However, if you'd like to have an extra resource, it would be a good thing to possibly have. But Science 24 will be completed using Google Drive, Hapera Workspace as a learning management system. Now, students are encouraged to bring their own device. Now, within each unit here, there will be information on the course outline of a little more specifics of what you're going to study. And then as you scroll down further, there's some cognitive outcomes, some attitude outcomes that'll help you be successful in this course. Next thing I want to explain is under this assessment tab here. It's also on your course outline. But your mark will be calculated as follows. So it's going to be through cumulative outcome-based assessments. So meaning there will be a project for each topic of study. Now, every unit is split into 3 topics, and so each topic will have a project. Except for Unit 1, topic 3 does have a quiz in it also. Now, you will be doing some chemistry and balancing equations and such, and so there is a quiz for that. Each project and topic has a mastery rubric that's developed for it. Now, grades are determined in relation to these rubrics from the work that you submit in your projects. Just an example weighting that I suggest. Now, your teacher will have the final determination of this, of course, but you could see something where each unit is worth the same amount, and then all topic projects and quizzes are equally weighted, so they're worth the same amount. Now, a couple things, if I go back here to cumulative outcome-based assessments, what does that mean? Well, what it means is that there's going to be 2 types of assessments in this course. There's going to be assessments for learning, which are called formative assessment. Oops, don't want to change that. And there's going to be assessments of learning, which is going to be a summative assessment. Now, a couple ways to think of it here just describes it. Think of formative assessment as a team practice and summative assessment as the game. In other words, everything counts, but not everything is for marks. So meaning, when you go to practice, it's vital that you do it. It helps you get better. It helps you be able to play the game more, just like anything that is formative. It makes you better. It makes you further understand the content. However, what you do in a game is what actually counts, and that's like summative assessment. It's the summative stuff is for the marks. That is what your actual grade is built off of. Now, as you read through this, it kind of breaks down again what formative and summative are. Just to be aware as you're working through the course, the pre and post assessments are formative in nature. They will strive to see where you're at, what your knowledge is. The big thing though with the pre-assessments, if you show that you have a really good understanding, you may be able to skip certain components of the course because you will have that prerequisite knowledge already in place, and there's no point in teaching you something that you already know. And then the last thing I just want to take you to on this tab is a unit structure. And that link here opens up this document. Now this here is a course map, and what this course map does, it completely outlines a unit, gives you some focusing questions. Now this information here is going to be coming up again within the workspace, and it also has some key concepts. And these key concepts are kind of like the outcomes and learning goals that you need to strive to achieve at the end of each unit. Big thing here though is it talks about each topic of the unit and what you have to do, so what you're going to do in relation to the topic. And then the bulleted point here is specific to the topic in relation that you will say topic 1 of Unit A, you complete 1 pre-assessment on vocabulary, you're going to watch some instructional videos, you'll have a post-assessment on vocabulary, and then after the video you'll have a final project to do to show evidence of your learning. So as you can see, there's topic 2 and then topic 3. As I scroll through, Unit 2, same structure, where it explains topic 1, 2, and 3, and then Unit 3, and of course Unit 4 at the bottom. That there is an overview of Science 24 and what MyLearning has to offer for you. Within the workspace, again, there is a lot more content, of course. I mean, the meat of the course is really there, but I hope you enjoy this course. I hope you find it rewarding and successful, and good luck. Thank you.